What if I told you that some of the most legendary fighters you watched on screen, men who flipped off walls, shattered bricks with their bare hands, and made the impossible look effortless, are still alive today? Not just alive, but thriving. These aren't just actors, these are living legends. And when you find out how old they are now, your jaw is going to hit the floor. Kung Fu cinema didn't just entertain us, it changed the world. It introduced the West to Eastern philosophy, discipline, and a kind of grace that no special effect could ever replicate. And the men who built that legacy, some of them are still here, still sharp, still inspiring. Today we're taking a deep dive into the oldest Kung Fu actors still walking this earth, looking at who they were, what they gave us, and who they are now. Let's go. Sammo Hung, born 1952. If you know Kung Fu cinema, you know that Sammo Hung is one of its greatest architects, not just as an actor, but as a choreographer, director, producer, and innovator. The man didn't just perform Kung Fu on screen, he reinvented what screen Kung Fu could look like. Born in 1952 in Hong Kong, Sammo, along with his classmates Jackie Chan and Yuan Biao, trained at the China Drama Academy under the incredibly demanding master Yu Jim Yuan. The training was brutal. Years of waking before dawn, physical conditioning that pushed children to their absolute limits, and a performance curriculum that demanded perfection. But from that crucible came one of the most gifted physical performers the world has ever seen. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Sammo Hung, despite defying conventional leading man expectations, was breathtaking to watch. Fast, fluid, creative, and genuinely funny, he brought humor and humanity into fights in a way nobody else could. His filmography is staggering. Enter the Fat Dragon, Warriors 2, Wheels on Meals, Eastern Condors, the list goes on. He also directed Jackie Chan in some of Jackie's finest early work. In his 70s now, Sammo Hung has faced health challenges but remains active and beloved. He's a man who gave everything to his craft, and the craft gave him immortality in return. David Chiang, born 1947. Rounding out our journey is the effortlessly stylish David Chiang. Born in 1947 into a family already embedded in Hong Kong's entertainment world, his father was a film professional. David was practically born for the screen. His partnership with T. Lung at Shaw Brothers produced some of the most exciting, emotionally resonant films of the 1970s. Lean, fast, and explosively charismatic, David Chiang brought a street-level energy to his roles that balanced perfectly against T. Lung's noble composure. Films like The Duel and Disciples of Shaolin weren't just action hits, they were cultural touchstones. And David Chiang's influence didn't stop in front of the camera. He transitioned into directing and producing, helping shape the next generation of Hong Kong cinema. Today, David Chiang is in his late 70s and still connected to the industry he helped define, a living bridge between Kung Fu cinema's golden age and the present day. Jet Li, born 1963. Some people seem born for greatness. Jet Li is one of those people. Born Li Lianjie in 1963 in Beijing, China, he began wushu training at just 8 years old. While other children played, this boy was in the training hall perfecting every strike, every stance, every breath. Before he turned 15, he had already claimed 5 all-China wushu championships. And when President Nixon visited China, the young Jet Li performed wushu before him. A star was not just born, he was forged. When he stepped into cinema, he became a force of nature. Shaolin Temple shook all of China. Once Upon a Time in China, Fist of Legend, Hero, Fearless, each film a masterpiece, and Hollywood called. Lethal Weapon 4, Romeo Must Die, The Expendables, the West fell in love too. No matter the stage, Jet Li always stole the scene, but life tested him hard. In 2004, he survived the devastating Indian Ocean tsunami. Then came the public battle with hyperthyroidism and a heart condition. Photos shocked the world, but Jet Li never broke. He found peace in Buddhism, dedicated himself to humanitarian causes, and re-emerged stronger in spirit than ever. Today, in his early 60s, the body may have changed, but that fire in his eyes still burning.